Once known as Lan Sung, the land of a million elephants, Laos is a fascinating country that until recently remained the best kept secret in Indochina. Having only opened its doors to tourism in 1989, Laos lacks the tourist infrastructure of its neighbours, Thailand and Vietnam. And being landlocked, it is still relatively undeveloped. A lush, fertile nation, Laos is dominated by mountains and dense forests. In place of a rail system, rendered unworkable by the rugged terrain, is the Mekong River, Laos' main transport passage. Set on a bend in the river, where the mountains give way to the dusty lowland plains, is Vientiane, one of the world's most laid-back capital cities. A former French colony, the city abounds with colonial architecture, juxtaposed against ancient Buddhist temples. Lining the Mekong are many outdoor bars to enjoy serving copious amounts of the country's national drink, beer Lao. Earthwalkers transports us to this sleepy city as we join Julius, a backpacker from Germany, on the road to Buddha Park. Having just arrived in Vientiane after a stressful bus journey, Julius craves some relaxation time, and what better place to chill out than Buddha Park? Tuk-tuks are one of the city's main forms of public transport, and fares which are negotiable are determined by the distance of the journey and the passenger's ability to drive a hard bargain. After travelling extensively through the country, Julius has developed some useful bargaining techniques of his own.
What's your price? Make special offer, group discount.
Yeah, if you're good in bargaining, then you get good prices, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, after a while you get a feeling where you start with your price and which price you can get for the transport. It's a funny way to have contact with the people.
Having settled the price, Julius and company set out for the park, located 24 kilometres out of town. Minutes beyond the city limits, the urban landscape transforms into a rural setting, testament to the low levels of industrialisation in Vientiane.
I first didn't believe that I'm already in the capital of Laos, because it really looked, what I already said, like a village, like a big village, but there are no high buildings like in other capital cities. Like really big cities have a center with shopping malls and all this stuff, and it's in every country nearly the same, but here it's really different. It has no real shopping malls, it's really poor, but yeah, people are happy and it's quite busy. Yeah, I'm born in a city and I like cities, and so it's nice to see the differences between my home city and this place here.
I'm in the Buddha Park now in Vientiane. Yeah, well, it's quite hot today. We're sweating here.
Set in a lovely field on the banks of the Mekong, Buddha Park is the brainchild of a Laotian holy man who blended the tenets of several religions and philosophies to form a cult popular in Laos and Thailand. The park, built in 1958, contains an eclectic collection of Buddhist and Hindu statues, creating a visual feast for the visitor.
It looks like, when you enter it, it looks like really chaotic because there are so many Buddhas in a really small place. It's very, very different to the Christians and the other religions.
At the entrance stands one of the park's most interesting statues, a circular monolith with 3 connecting levels inside, representing hell, heaven and earth, culminating at a rooftop.
And there's one like a monument or a statue where you can go inside, you can go up. It's like, looks like the hell and the heaven. So you first go past the hell and then go to the heaven. And on the top you have a nice view over the Buddha park, and you see how chaotic they're placed, these Buddhas. And there's one really huge lying or sleeping Buddha.
A little bit religious coming from the statues. You have like respect for the statues, and yeah, that's the atmosphere I feel here. Yeah, a few local tourists are hanging out, and yeah, we are in a little group here, and yeah, you can chill out, you can walk through, and it's quite nice for an afternoon.
Hot and parched, Julius returns to the city and Sala Kunta, a rustic riverside bar where the beers are ice cold and the sunset view is spectacular.
Now we enter Sala Kunta, that's a special beer garden. It's on the river, and you can watch the sunset.
Yeah, Sala Kunta was a nice beer garden at the Mekong River, like really wooden self-made everything, and nice style.
The next morning, Julius wakes to aches and pains, the manifestation of months on the road. Wat Sok Pa Luang, a local Buddhist forest temple renowned for its therapeutic herbal saunas, is the perfect remedy.
We're going now to the forest temple, and then we're gonna have a nice sauna. And yeah, massage we have also. So gonna have a look.
We went to the forest temple, and there we met a really nice, friendly monk, and his name was Kong.
Kong, who resides in the temple together with 46 other monks and 28 nuns, is happy to educate the group about the lifestyle led by those of the robe.
Form 445, pray to Buddha and sit meditation. After that, you back to your house and either prefer to reading or
So free
studying.
program.
Yeah, it's up to you. And then at 6 o'clock, we have to carry the bowl to walk around the street for alms. Yeah.
And then after?
After we come back and have breakfast together.
You have all together, all the monks and the nuns, or only monks and...
Nuns we separate.
Oh, yeah, separate.
That's it.
A monk since he was 12, Kong also shares his knowledge of the temple's history.
At first, you get like this. This place used to be a temple,
Yeah?
very long ago like this. But no one know what was the date or what's the year it was built.
Part of the temple's original brick wall still stands, and Kong leads Julius to the site.
So this is original wall. And this is also original. It's beautiful. But now make the wall behind the wall.
After touring the grounds, Julius is eager to hit the sauna, in spite of the intense humidity in the forest.
We went to the sauna. have a really old basic sauna with a big, what do you call this, big tanks, a big tank where the old tank where they heat up water and with herbs and eucalyptus and lemongrass. It's a pretty basic system. It's like the steam coming out down from the fire and. Let's go. The funny thing was because it was a mixed sauna, what's really unusual for this country, and so we were together with the local people, local women in the sauna. And, yeah, there were a few and could speak very well English. We had nice conversations in the sauna. And
Full-body massages are also available at the sauna house.
it's pretty hot in there, but great eucalyptus and pretty good stuff. Oh, so now having a local tea. Which one is mine? This one. You go sauna.
Piping hot herbal tea awaits the sweaty customer as they emerge from the sauna and is served on a lovely balcony overlooking the forest.
Nyok nyok.
Nhok, nhok. Chia, chia.
And that's the same herbs, like in there.
Yeah.
It's good for the body. Yeah, it's great.
Unlike conventional saunas, this sauna emits beneficial herbs, which shouldn't be washed off the body for several hours after leaving the sauna.
I feel pretty clean. The pores are open. I feel like I lost some dirty things in my body. I feel quite powerful. Yeah, it's like a good healing process, I think.
Julius discovers the medicinal plant aloe vera when a masseuse uses the plant's juices to treat our Earthwalkers' infected mosquito bites, a souvenir of his months spent on a Thai island.
And yeah, we treat our wounds here with aloe vera. And we call it crocodile plant here because it's like little crocodile tail. Yeah, it was a nice experience to go to a local sauna in the middle of a little forest. It's great. It's a great sauna, some different style. Thanks very much for showing us around.
You are welcome.
Yeah, Bob Panyang, you said.
Hello.
Sunset and beer lao hour approaches, and for a change of scenery, Julius heads to the Patuxai, one of Laos' most famous landmarks. Structurally similar to the Arc de Triomphe in France, the Patuxai was built in the early 1960s to commemorate the Lao nationals who died serving their country during wartime.
You see it from far away. If you enter the street, you see it about 2 kilometers away. You walk towards it, and it's getting bigger and bigger. And then when you stand in front of it, it's a really massive building.
Julius had planned to climb the inner stairwell of the Patuxai and watch the sun's descent from the rooftop.
We went to the Arc de Triomphe, but we cannot go upstairs. It's closed. We cannot have the sunset there. Now we bought 3 beer lager, but only 2 of them are cold. No, 1 of them is cold, and the rest we freeze with ice here, like Laos style. Want to get beer when we have straws as well, so I'm gonna sit down somewhere in the green square and have a beer lager there.
The beauty of travelling solo is that you're never alone. There is always another backpacker or two to share a beer with, and stories from the road. Tuk-tuk drivers are not only chauffeurs, but also great sources of information on local events and happenings. A driver approaches Julius and informs him of a night market and fun fair down by the river.
Mekong River.
Mekong River. People, how many people are going shopping?
And then, of course, it's time to haggle over the fare.
10,000 if.
10,000.
Okay.
10,000, okay.
Okay, I will come. I will come. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, it was a little bit like a mixture between market and the amusement park. So you could just make some little games where you can win beers or cigarettes or anything, little stuff.
Feeling lucky, Julius gets into the swing of the fair and wins a beer for his hard-earned efforts. On his last day in Vientiane, Julius embarks on a temple tour, and his first destination is the impressive Pha Phat Luang, the most venerated Buddhist monument in Laos.
It's the biggest monument here in Vientiane and the most important one.
The symbol of the nation and the Buddhist religion, Pha Phat Luang was built in the 16th century on an ancient Buddhist site.
Yeah, it's quite huge and impressive. And the colors with the sun come very clearly. It's no real gold, but it looks very nice. And
On the ground level, Buddha images in varying positions line the corridor. Inspired by the Pha Phat Luang, Julius heads to the Wat Si Muang, the city's most popular temple.
But it wasn't that busy. They described in the book it's much more busy. Many people come there to pray, and yeah, it was a quiet day, Monday morning.
According to local folklore, the temple site is the home of the guardian spirit of Vientiane. For a small fee, you can also purchase birds at the temple gates. In accordance with the Buddhist religion, setting a bird free is thought to increase your good karma. Julius can't resist liberating a caged bird, even if he's slightly skeptical.
10,000. I take only one bird. Okay? Only one. I want not payment. One bird, 5,000. Huh? Yeah?
เอาไปช่องอ่านช่องอ่านเอาชามอ่าน
That's
ชาม
only,
อ่าน
that's only 5,000. Now we open now the cage. We let the birds free now.
That's what you're doing, Julius.
We're gonna let the birds escape, you know? Yeah, I want to do this. Look at this. How's it working? Whoa! First one. Where did he go? Come on. Yeah, but I think it's a tourist attraction. They will catch them somewhere. I've seen it somewhere else as well. Yeah, but I always wanted to do it, and I think brings you very much luck. So gonna have a lucky trip. So, and when do you catch them again?
Ending his tour on an auspicious note, Julius finds himself at Wat Si Saket, the oldest temple in Vientiane, and the only one to have survived intact the destruction of the city by the Siamese in the early 19th century. A tranquil oasis, Wat Si Saket is a welcome retreat from the hustle and bustle of the city. Julius is enchanted by the peaceful Wat Si Saket, which is undoubtedly his favourite temple.
It's much nicer because it has more old tradition. You can see how old it is. It's very quiet here, very relaxed vibration. Not so many people, so it's not really a touristic place. It was quite nice to stay here a few days and look at all these temples.
The temple's Buddha collection is impressive, with nearly 7,000 images made from silver, ceramic, wood and other materials. For Julius, the highlight of Vientiane and the country all over has been the spirit and warmth of the Laotian people.
And I heard from so many travelers that Laos, especially the people, are very, very friendly. And yeah, so that was the most reason to go there. Yeah, the local people, they all smile the whole day and they look so friendly and happy. You yourself, you get a good feeling because the people are happy and friendly. So yourself, you are all the time. You have to smile when the people say hello, and it's really a nice country. And I think it's absolutely necessary to have a look at the capital of it. You see Thailand on the other side of the Mekong, and you can sit in the evening on the Mekong restaurants and have a look to Thailand side. Yeah, you should come here. It's a really brilliant place.